So today I am cooking for the online football academy, and so we're going to do a bit of a healthier dish for football players, and I'll go through everything for it. So when I looked into doing this dish, done a bit of research, and basically I went off Javier Rousseau's plan basically. So he was the head chef for the France World Cup winning team. He had a rule of three, so it was 3 meals a day based on 3 elements. His 3 elements were carbohydrates for energy, protein for repair, and fruit and veg, and your fruit and veg was just for health. So I based the whole dish around that, and we'll go through the food now. The main component of our dish is going to be salmon. The reason we're using salmon is it's got healthy fats in it, like omega-3, so it can reduce inflammation and helps recovery, helps the bones and the joints, and it also helps your immune system. For a fish as well, it's an oily fish, it's also full of protein, so we need that as well. To go with our salmon, I have just got dried couscous here. This is just the regular stuff you can buy in the shop. The reason we've chose couscous is it's mostly carbs. It's mostly made up of semolina. Also very good for protein and fibre, and there's not much fat or salts in it. There's small amount of vitamins in it as well, so you get calcium, magnesium, iron, zinc, vitamin B and E also in the couscous. So in with the couscous, we're going to have broccoli on the side. We're going to put some tomatoes in it, peppers, onion, do like a Mediterranean kind of couscous. It'll be super easy, show you how to do that. And then broccoli, I'm going to do the broccoli on the side, and we're just going to steam it or boil it, whatever's handier for yourself. And the reason we're using broccoli is it's actually a superfood. So it's got vitamin C, A and K, and it's really high in calcium and fibre. It's also got healthy doses of choline in it. Choline, footballers and any like high performance athlete, they need them basically. It's responsible for your mental concentration and your focus, so it's good for performance. So we're going to start with the salmon. You can pan fry this. I'm just going to, for the sake of this video and handiness for everyone, we're just going to bake this. So a bit of tin foil. I'm going to rub it in Cajun spice to get a bit more flavour through it, and that'll go really nice with the couscous. So we just want to fire the Cajun spice on it, just all over the plate. You can get it in pretty much any supermarket, like really easy to get your hands on. And you just want to coat your salmon in it, right the way around. And you should have something like that. So you just want to tin foil, and then we're going to put a wee bit of seasoning on it as well. So we're going to put some salt on, bit of pepper, and for the sake of keeping it healthy, I would usually put a bit of butter in this, but the oils in the fish, if we wrap this up tightly, they'll just keep it moist and keep cooking it. That's the salmon sorted out. We're going to stick this in the oven at 180 for 20 minutes. So our salmon's in the oven, and we're going to heat up a pan. Just heat up a normal frying pan, and then we're going to get a bit of oil in that pan, cut down our vegetables, and just fry them off. So for the peppers, we're just going to go, if you want them chunkier, keep them chunkier. You want them thinner, keep them thinner. It's up to yourself. So one, for example, here, just going to go, keep them long ways as well, but for me, I'm going to just dice them down. It'll make them fry off a lot quicker as well. So just rough cut. And then we'll fry these bad boys off with the rest of the veg. I'm going to fire an onion into it as well. Personal preference, you don't have to have these vegetables in it. Whatever you want in it, stick into it. So we'll only need half the onion for this. So just dice the onion. So again, if you want a chunkier dice, go for a chunkier one. Finer dice. Personal preference. Tomatoes as well, just they were kicking about in the fridge, so we're going to stick them in. I'm just going to cut these in half. When they fry away, we'll get nice juices and stuff coming out of them, going through all the other veg. So we'll just do a few of them, and then we're going to whack it into the pan and give it a quick fry. So I know I said I was going to boil the broccoli, but people are busy. To save time, for the sake of it, we're going to fire it into our Mediterranean veg mix, and that'll cook through. It'll be perfect. Like so, instead of having 3 things on the go at once, it just narrows it down. Nice and easy. So we've got our veg on the pan. colouring that off, cooking it off, and then salmon has about 10 minutes left on the oven. So the easy part is couscous. The pack of couscous, literally just about 200 millilitres of water, just enough to cover it almost. And then make sure it's all covered, and just let that be. Just leave that be until the rest is done. We're looking for here, after about 5-10 minutes, couscous is absorbed it all, it's nice and soft. Then we've got our roasted veg and our cooked salmon, so we'll just plate it up. So we're not going to mess too much about with it. I mixed the veg in with the couscous. We'll just spin that onto the plate. Bowl, sorry. You could weigh this out and work out how much protein, salts, fats, calories you're all going to get from the dish. But it says on pretty much all the packets, and then the vegetables. So that's that on, and then we're just going to fire our nice Cajun salmon on top. Like that. And that's it. Easy. So that's our super easy, super healthy Cajun salmon. Absolute flavour bomb in the bowl.